Hello, Elizabeth here, and today I'm going to show you how to make a basic glitter resin bookmark. This is a super quick and easy project for beginners. Let's do it! First, you need a silicone bookmark mold. I got this one in a 3-pack of different sizes on Shein. The link is in the description. I love using UV resin because it cures so quickly and I can get to the next step of my project right away. But you can also do this with 2-part resin. Today, I'll be curing the resin with my UV nail lamp, but I often cure my UV resin outside if it's bright and sunny, and that works really well also. I'm going to be mixing this silver chunky glitter into my resin using a little wooden stick and a small plastic bowl. Because the silicone mold is floppy, I like to put it on a short but sturdy surface that I can easily move in and out of my nail lamp. This is a box that a pair of glasses came in, and I laid a piece of paper towel on it just in case it gets messy. You really don't need a lot of resin to fill a small bookmark mold, so I'm just using a plastic dropper to get a small amount into my little bowl. Next, I mixed in my glitter. You can get fancy and measure this if you want to, but I just eyeball it until it looks nice and sparkly, being careful not to add so much that it overpowers and changes the consistency of the resin. Then I gave it a good mix with my wooden stick and it's ready to pour into the mold. I used the wooden stick to scrape it out of the cup and carefully poured it into the mold. As you can see, it wasn't quite enough, so I mixed up a second batch of the glitter resin and added it in to fill it up to the edges. Then I used the wooden stick to spread the resin around and help level it out, as well as making sure the glitter was evenly distributed throughout. Mixing the resin with the wooden stick does cause a ton of bubbles. I'm not sure how well you can see them on camera here, but there were a ton of tiny bubbles. If you're fancy, you can take a heat gun to it, but if you don't have a heat gun, just a regular old lighter is perfect. When you drag the flame across the surface of the resin, the bubbles will disappear before your eyes like magic. You want to make sure you do this before curing or you will set the resin with the bubbles in it. Unless you love the bubbles, then you should absolutely leave them. Finally, I added a few last scrapings of the bowl to the mold to make sure it was nice and full, did one more pass of the lighter, and then it was ready to cure. Curing time is totally going to depend on your light, and when you add things like glitter into the resin, that makes it take longer to cure as well. So this might take a bit of trial and error to figure out your timing, but I find about 5 minutes in my UV lamp is plenty. When I pulled it out, as you can see, the two edges were curved upwards, and when it's fresh out of the lamp, it will actually be really hot and a bit moldable. So I carefully weighed down the edges with 2 boxes and let it cool like this to help bring down the edges and make it more level. You also want to be careful not to touch it too much with your fingers while it's still warm, or you could leave fingerprints on it. Once it's nice and cool, you can gently pull away the mold and boom, you've got a bookmark. How fun! You can leave the bookmark as is, or from here you can add some vinyl decals or stickers, and there's usually a nice little hole in the top where you can add a tassel. If you want to see some more bookmark tutorials of how to do those things or some other colors and designs, let me know in the comments and we can definitely make some more. I hope you found this tutorial helpful. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my channel and leave a comment letting me know what you would like to see next. See you later!